Hi, this is Donna Estrin with Lastline. We're here at the Gartner Symposium 2019. This is the largest event for CIOs in the world. Let's go find out what they're talking about. What would you say the biggest challenges CIOs are facing?
I'd say security is up there. It's got to be number one or number two. As more applications are moving to the cloud, CIOs are grappling with how to secure their data and how to ensure that their entire operation from a cloud processing standpoint is secure. I'd also say, if not tied for number one, their business processes and how to automate and use automation to improve how they operate both internally in a more efficient manner, but also in how to strategically align around automation platforms to make them more competitively differentiated.
I think the main challenge that CIOs are facing today is related to data. There's a lot of data being created. Companies are creating so much data, they don't know where the data is. They don't know who has access to the data. And also, they are unclear of how the data is being protected. So it puts, not knowing that those elements, it puts the company at risk of either something as simple as failing to comply with known existing regulations, data privacy regulations, or it also puts them at risk of having large or enormous amounts of data exposed to the public. So I think those elements are a key factor right now for CIOs.
So according to the keynote here at the Gartner Symposium, there was this idea of techequilibrium, which is the equilibrium between digital and traditional technologies. And each company will have to find its own techequilibrium, and depending on the industry, depending on what the company does for its customers. So that was one big theme. The other big thing that I found was how each company and each CIO will have to influence the digital society. So each technology that CIOs buy and adopt will have an effect in the society one way or the other. So one of the things that Gartner mentioned is that if you are supposed to make changes, so it's better to make a positive change.
I would say the top challenges for CIOs is probably measuring, quantifying, and then communicating, cyber threats, but in the lens of risk. So, what are the actual risks that they pose to the organization? So it's probably the hardest thing to do right now. A lot of data, not a lot of actionable data.
Well, I think that the number one challenge that CIOs are facing is a data breach, right? Whether that happens from a careless user that is sending out information they shouldn't be, or whether we're talking about ransomware with your sensitive data getting put in the wrong hands. That is ultimately the bane of a chief information officer's existence, right? Is getting their information put in the wrong hands.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you found some of those insights helpful. See you next time.